if Paul and Isaac, who both run the account Dave Giovanni on Instagram, and see if they're still awake. I asked if they would be awake in an hour, and they didn't answer me. But I just wanted to share a frustration with Instagram. I'll wait for some more people to arrive here. Okay. All right, every time I report a scammer on Instagram lately, or probably for the last couple years, it says, your report has been closed. Because of the high volume of reports that we receive, we couldn't review this chat. We understand this may be frustrating, and we're working on improving our review process. There's still more that you can do to control your experience on Instagram. To stop getting messages and calls from someone, you can block their account. You can also hide new message requests with offensive words, phrases, and emojis by turning on hidden words in your privacy settings. So, that's fine. I know who the scammers are. Hi, Dee. But I am trying to protect people who are vulnerable, who are lonely, and prone to falling for scams. So, even when I reported hi little piece, when I reported every little message from Deji, where he asked for my, the login for my email, where he asked me to, scammer calling, I think. He asked me to start a USAA account for him. I reported everything separate. And yeah, I had been talking to him since October 1st, and they didn't do anything. So, really frustrating. I just saw a question from Little Piece. Little Piece asks, any tips on how to protect the innocent? If you have loved ones who appear to be going downhill, whatever you can do to get into their privacy settings and change them, please do it. So set their social media accounts so that no one can send them private messages unless it's from a friend. So they do have those options on Instagram, but it's not the default, and that really needs to be the default. So people who are savvy can go in and say, yes, I do want to receive message requests from anyone, even if they're not a friend. So it's my husband getting home. So I can't be on for very long because I am going to a friend's house for Sloppy Joe's. Or rather, the whole family's going. Okay, so let's give Dave Giovanni a call. It's a little past midnight in Nigeria. It's not answering. I told them last night that I wanted to talk to their mom, and one of them said that she wasn't feeling well. It's not making any noise. The last time I called, he actually or they woke up to take my call. No answer. Call again. Maybe they're sleepyheads this time. I could have done it a bit earlier, but I realized the battery was low on my iPad to be able to live stream. Dang it. So I just, little pieces. Hey. Well, I think they're asleep. Maybe their mom took their phone away from them. So I just saw the Barbie movie last night with my sister. Have you guys seen it? It was much funnier than I expected, and I thought it was really well done. At first, I had like no interest in it, even though my sister and I were big into Barbie when we were little. So we we never had a dream house or anything, but we did have horses. It was like Dallas and Midnight, I think. And we both were having a good laugh last night because she said that before I had a Ken doll, I used Kermit the Frog as Barbie's boyfriend. It's probably true. And then there was a Christmas where each of us got suntan Barbie and suntan Kens. And I guess my mom got us the same things because she wasn't sure what we would like, and one of us would think, oh, she got the better Barbie, so she just did matching ones. And so my mom, she wrote an A on my sister's Barbie's butt so that we could tell ours apart. Someone asked me, what do the A stand for? My sister's name. No, nothing inappropriate. And later she gave that Barbie a crew cut. So it was very easy to tell them apart. So yeah, we were just talking about all the Barbies that we had, and so her Ken doll was my Barbie's boyfriend and vice versa. But eventually she chewed the foot off of her Ken, and then she let my brother cut off half of his arm for a piranha ornament. He won goriest Christmas ornament. So my dad had all these dried piranhas from Venezuela, and like a huge box full of them. And so my brother put the arm sticking out of the piranha's mouth into like red paint. So yeah, we used to play Barbie for hours and hours, and it was like the one sure thing where we knew we would get along. So we're less than 2 years apart. So yeah, we had fun. First we went to this concert in the park thing where there was a Beatles cover band. I remember that little piece. I'll try them one more time. It's not even making any noise. But I got a kissing Barbie for Christmas one year. And so there's this button on the back, like the back pushes in, and then it's supposed to make her make a kissing sound. And that was also how it was with Western Barbie, but it made her blink. My sister was cracking up because I said, yeah, you broke kissing Barbie the day I got her because you took a pencil and stuck it into the back button and then broke the lead off, and it got stuck in there. I was so mad. Oh well, Dave Giovanni can't say I didn't try. So I wanted to tell you guys more about. Let me mute this. Mute. Okay. So Deo had been tweeting at this organization, and I didn't know it existed. So shout out to Deo for making me aware. Let's see. Official EFCC. There's like all these like mugshots of various types of criminals in Nigeria. And it was really interesting to read the comments. So we have this lady. This based on popular request. Concerning the post I made about the EFCC and Nigerian youth a few days ago, so I heard that some groups of Nigerian youth, some actually gathered themselves together protesting against the operation of EFCC in Nigeria, saying the federal government must stop the operation of EFCC in this our country. Really? So you think the only way to make an antelope stroll leisurely in the jungle is by stopping the lion or killing the lion? No, my dear. It is actually called the jungle because the lion roared. You want a lawless country where you'll be able to oppress, kill, and do whatever you want without being brought to book? You do nothing. No tangible source of income. Yet you ride and cruise in the most expensive cars. So you live in mansions because it's kind of long, but she's chewing out the Yahoo boys over there. It says there is no justification for crime whatsoever. There are very many credible and legit individuals out there who still maintain very high level of sanity. Let's speak with one voice against economic and financial crimes for a better Nigeria. Hashtag the fight against corruption. Hashtag fighting for you. So the comments are filled with angry Yahoo boys. All right, someone said, there's people who say that they've been wrongly accused of various things and labeled Yahoo boys. And they're saying, well, you're going after Yahoo boys, but you're not going after the corrupt politicians. And official EFCC responded, "You have spoken well, my brother, thank you. But let's be clear here so we don't misinform the public. You said something about being stopped by our men in red/wine jackets who asked you to get down from the bike. It is important to know that we don't operate that way. Our men are not stationed on the roads. The EFCC is being impersonated on a daily basis by unscrupulous, ruthless, and corrupt individuals who harass and intimidate innocent citizens using our name." Whoa! So they're scammers, even impersonate the people who arrest them for scams. Wow. that shouldn't surprise me. Then it continues. A lot of people who don't know this, but this is one of the problems we're battling with. It's really important people understand this. Secondly, if you have worked hard to get all the fancy things, it shouldn't make you a target. Listen, our mandate is crystal clear. We're saddled with tackling economic and financial crimes, and if you're clean, you're invisible to us. Also, the color of our jacket is red, not wine. Sorry for the unfortunate experience and remain safe. Guy named Cake Boss, Nigeria, says, if people see politicians being jailed for stealing money, EFCC would have more fans than the enemies they have now. And someone says, Mama na worry you day talk. I don't know what that means. This woman no get pickin'. I fit bet 2M on her head. No responsible mother would pray for another child to be jailed for fraud, which is not even part of Nigeria economy crime. Now I see EFCC does not know the real meaning of their name. It's not a cybercrime unit, but your page is filled with only Yahoo boys and fraudster. Have you seen the, well, I don't know what this is, NDLEA post kidnappers on their page? I don't know what that's referring to. Madam, you're sick. I don't you. It's the rotten system in Nigeria I blame. You are talking nonsense, Ma. See your yeah mouth. I don't know. But, yeah, a lot of angry people who just feel like the boys are justified in scamming people. So, oh, you guys are talking about paper dolls. I had paper dolls from when Charles and Diana got married. And I bet if we hadn't played with them, they might be worth a lot of money. Paper dolls are fun. I wonder if you can still find them somewhere. Sorry, I'm going to read a message real quick. Okay, I'm going to try Dave Giovanni one more time. And then I'll have to give up for the night. I'm still talking a little bit to fake scammer payback. They must be really tired after working at the bottled water factory. Oh, you found a picture of a phone booth? Get him to dye his hair blue. You'd probably make me pay for the dye. Nope, not answering. Dang. Sorry. I wanted to provide entertainment. I remember when, I think it was Mr. Pricky who got them to perform a song from a musical. Was it from Oklahoma? That was pretty amazing. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Hey, Bob's Bait. Harry, it's good to see you again. I never gave a Barbie a haircut. I did give one a bubble bath, and um, years and years later, she still smells like bubble bath. My sister was asking what happened to my suntan Ken. Well, she threw him across the room and his leg broke off, so that's why I had to replace him with Great Shape Ken. And then I was telling her, remember how we used strawberry shortcake dolls as their children? But I was like, strawberry shortcake dolls, they had giant heads, so I think they were probably adopted. I don't know why Cabbage Patch dolls were so popular because they're kind of ugly. I don't really understand why they were such a popular thing. Mr. Pricky made one scammer send proof that the goat was okay. I told my sister, I'm like, there's no way that strawberry shortcake doll came down Barbie's birth canal. There's no way. Strawberry shortcake dolls were fun though, because they're scented. I had lemon meringue and I had her twins, Lem and Ada, which I think also came with a dog. What's the dog's name? It's gonna bug me. And oh, they also had these little Cabbage Patch pinup dolls. So it was like this case that hangs on the wall, kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's like this plastic thing, and it's like a little house. And back to my mom always buying us the same thing because didn't want to upset anyone. I think she'd already purchased them. She said, "Hey, do you want one of these?" I said, "No, they're ugly. I don't want one." But she gave me one for Christmas anyway because my sister got one after I specifically said I don't want it. Yes. Sour Grapes was the villainess, right? And she wore a snake around her neck. Did the snake have a name? Oh, and then I think there was an evil chef guy who was her boyfriend. I don't know. But the Smurfs was Gargamel, right? And Gargamel had a cat. I can go off on like the biggest tangent. Ooh, remember Monchichis? Oh man. They even had a Monchichi cartoon. Oh, and there was a Gummy Bears cartoon. Do you guys remember that? Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Man, I wonder if they have that on YouTube. I feel like so many things my kids missed out on. Red and white stripe outfit on what? Mr. Pricky is Scambait Central. You should definitely go subscribe to him. He's a whole other level when it comes to dealing with Nigerian scammers. Like, he stays anonymous, and they actually have video of Nigerian scammers. Like these guys are actually, organized crime rather than these little dorks who I've been talking to. Yeah, they'll tell them to meet somewhere for to receive cash or something, and yeah, it gets video of them very angry, screaming phone calls with them. So it's it's very entertaining. Yeah, these little Yahoo boys, it's not organized. It's like every man for himself, or every boy for himself in this case. I do not believe these kids I'm talking, I don't believe they're grown-ups at all. And I I don't think I make a huge difference, but if I can make one scammer just feel really bitter about his experience, maybe he'll go a different route and say that wasn't worth it. Oh, this I love the profiles on Instagram where they always say I'm an honest man or some nonsense. I'm like, who puts that in their bio, you know? But there's a guy who just followed me yesterday, goes by Tyler Bauer. Honesty saves everyone's time. No, everyone time. Honesty saves, S-A-V-E apostrophe S, everyone time. Obviously, he just had a bad experience. I'm pretty sure someone baited him. I think I might have to follow him back. Unless he actually read through my profile and then realized I do the same thing. Follow back. He's gonna love being my boyfriend. I gotta focus on just a couple at a time though, because it becomes too time consuming. Who else followed me? Another thing they put in their bios a lot is, I don't like fakes. Again, guys who have been baited. And what's beautiful is I don't even approach them. They approach me. They follow me. They start messaging me. And they just have no idea that I'm lying in wait. It's so much fun. I've been meaning to post some more stuff towards Deji. So Deji officially blocked me. He shows his Instagram user now. Too bad he doesn't know that all his messages stay, even though he blocked me. Poor guy. So, yeah, I hope Deji will never be able to trust another person again as far as when he's trying to scam. And I hope Instagram will start hiring people soon, like actually have moderators so they ban obvious scammers. They could even have just an automated system that figures out very quickly, like there could be certain keywords that make it obvious someone's a scammer. Anyone who says, I'm a surgeon doctor for the UN, like that's always a scammer. Like if you go look it up on Instagram right now, you will find, hi Drop Bear, you'll find so many accounts. You're a surgeon doctor. So dumb. Yeah. And you can even like report porn and this didn't violate the community guidelines. I'm like, I beg to differ. All right, let's see what happens if I look up surgeon doctor right now. And Facebook is actually even worse about banning scammers. Like, it'll be someone who's from, one person said they were from Los Angeles, Florida or something, and claimed to be a general. So, that's, it couldn't get more obvious. But it said this account did not violate the community guidelines. Okay, there is an account called Surgeon Doctor. Surgeon underscore doctor. Underneath it, it says surgeon. No profile picture. Justin underscore Mike underscore 99. I'm a military surgeon doctor. Like, if I could work for Instagram as a moderator, I would just proactively ban people. I wouldn't have to wait for a report to come in. I would just go in there and go, okay, who are the idiot surgeon doctors today? Just ban all of them. Oh, wow. Drop Bear says, a girlfriend of mine was romance scammed twice before she finally got it. Now she's tracking half a dozen of them. I'm so glad she gets it. That's great, but I'm sorry she got scammed. Yeah, Drop Bear, a lot of them use the same photos. I don't know why it's so hard for them to make an original account. Okay. Who does that? Dr. Walter, military surgeon doctor. It's hard to see. Picture in his scrubs. Oh, I hope she watches my channel, Drop Bear. Serge James David. Serge Davison Nelson. Dennis. Orthopedic surgeon doctor. I'm an orthopedic surgeon doctor working on a contract deal and professional doctor and perfect in it. Like, it's unreal how many accounts come up when you... Seriously. I swear there's like a couple hundred surgeon doctor accounts. Okay, let's look up peacekeeping mission. All right. Peacekeeping mission, General Coleman. Peacekeeping mission, Syria. Mission, peacekeeping mission. It's a little redundant. Military peacekeeping mission. Peacekeeping missionary, or mission Syria 1, Thomas Fred. Peacekeeping mission 523. Peacekeeping mission 1111. M. Peacekeeping. Underneath, peacekeeping mission. But there aren't as many of those as there are surgeon doctors. Let's just look up one that says Syria. Okay, it looks like there's actually some real Syria ones. All right, let's look up military. And I used to proactively go and report these accounts. I would just look them up. And I just report them to Instagram all the live long day. Military.goal _ USA military. Tatted military, fit military women. I guess some of these might be legit. But most of them are going to be scammers. So it really gets me fired up when they imitate military. Okay. Well, I'm sorry there was no action today. And now I can't even try to call Dudgy because he blocked me just because I wouldn't take down all of the photos I put up of him. True, 99% of them will be scammers. It gets really old. And yeah, the majority of the people who follow me are scammers. And like, I wish they would at least make a way to mass block people. Like, give me the list of people following me and just let me check the box. Check, 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 check. And then block and report all. Like that. That would be great. Because it really is very time consuming. Like, it's one of the first things I do in the morning is who followed me since I went to bed, and are they real or not? No, no, they're not. It's so irritating. So, and now I'm reporting them in vain because they don't have the staff to do it. I'm like, couldn't they just allow some volunteers even? Because it would just bring me joy to block all of the scammers or to ban all of them who have followed me. Laura, it's good to see you. So my friend says she makes the best sloppy joes in the world. So we're going to go over there in a little bit and see if she's correct. I think they're way better when you have it with toasted buns. Wait, who got what installed? She just got it installed. The scammers are also really big about working on oil rigs. I'm an engineer on an oil rig. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to get going. I think I will probably for sure get Dave Giovanni, aka Isaac / Paul, on the phone tomorrow. I'm like trying to work at giving you guys advance notice, but then I never know when I'm going to get to talk to them. And if they want to call me, I don't want to pick up until I can get on a live stream because I don't want you guys to miss the fun. But it's harder to do like videos of it right now, like just recording on my phone or my iPad because I'm going to run out of space. So I got to take some time to clear off room. And I, I know just doing live streams can get boring after a while. Alrighty, well, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for coming.